Okay. So as you can see, Super Cartridge version 3 by Sachen. As you can see, we've got all the classics. We've got Jovial Race. We've got Lil Red Hood. We got Minesweepers 1, 2, and 3. Because, how could you not? I mean, everyone knows Minesweeper 2 is the best. But, Minesweeper 3 kind of just ruined things a little. But, should I play all of these? Or should I just play, like, a few of them? I'm going to play Silent Assault first. There is actually a reason that I'm going to show off this game. Because the thing is, all of these games on this multicart are pretty much the same as they are on the original, standalone releases. But there is a little bit of an issue with this game, which I will come to. Yeah. What's funny, I have actually beaten this game before. Not on cartridge, but I have beaten it on an emulator. And if you're wondering why I haven't beaten this game on cartridge, well, you'll see why. Because I don't own this game, or at least I don't own, the actual regular cartridge. Okay, how are you supposed to avoid that? It's impossible. I mean, like, the bullets are just completely random. I swear to God, the combat in this game is so bad. I mean, I might have been complaining about Aladdin earlier, but, like, most of the stuff in that game actually works. This, it's just a hodgepodge of just random crap. Look at this. I'm picking up, like, a billion... I am just picking up a billion invincibility power-ups. So there's just no challenge to the game whatsoever. Like, as long as you can keep collecting the invincibility, you're fine. Okay, you've basically beaten the game. But like, if you touch those... If you just had bread or whatever it is... Yeah. So I'm gonna keep doing this. Oh. So let's keep doing this. Now, one thing that is really annoying about this game I'm going to point out is that you have a limited time to use all your weapons. Like, I think you get about 30 seconds, and then, like, the weapon just runs out. Like, you see I'm on level 2 now, and now I can't use my weapon anymore. I'm downgraded to the regular one. Now, there is actually a trick to this level, in particular, because, you see all the ladders in the background. Yeah, they are actually useful, as you will see. So we've got this ladder, which I'm actually going to walk past, but I believe... This, I think, takes you to the boss, but I'm not going to do that, because there's another one coming up, which is even better. So let's do this. It's kind of funny just how easy this game is. Like, that's the one good thing about this game, at least it's easy. But yeah, if I if I climb up this ladder, I instantly get taken to level 3. So that's nice of them. No, what the hell? Okay, I was holding, like... I think I was holding, like, back and left. I meant to hold, Sorry. Left and down. That's what I meant to say. The most annoying thing about this game is just how random the power-ups are. It's like, half the time you'll get, like, a billion invincibility power-ups in a row, and the other half the time you just don't. At least there's no time limit, so there's that. Just let me shoot these stupid things. It's like Space Invaders, but 10 times more annoying. Because, Space Invaders is actually fun. Is the difference. I suppose this is kind of fun just to see how bad it is, but still. And it doesn't help that the power-ups literally stay on the screen for about half a second. Okay, and how am I supposed to avoid this? Because I can't go prone under them because they still hit me. This level just sucks, okay? Because it's just, because the enemies are just a pain in the arse. You just can't avoid them. I mean, this level basically hinges on you getting the invincibility. But of course, because the invincibility is so random, and because you have to be so far away from the enemies in order to actually hit them without taking hits in return, actually getting the invincibility on this level is almost impossible. So I'm probably going to die here. So yeah, of course I have to do that. And of course, it doesn't help that the enemies just spawn in at random too. So now I'm going to die, because no doubt there's going to be someone on the other side of this. And of course I'm going to have to shoot down these enemies, because otherwise I can't progress, because they're just going to hit me. And, yeah. Actually, that's one thing I forgot about this. I should point out, if you walk into those flames, you will actually go through them and just fall to the bottom of the level. It makes no sense whatsoever, but I swear to God, that's true. I've done that numerous times playing this. Also, yeah, the controls kind of suck too. I mean, they're not horrible. The biggest problem is just simply the fact that you cannot you cannot shoot diagonally, which is just unacceptable for a Contra clone. So there we go, it died. Not that it really matters, because I'm pretty sure this game has continues. I definitely remember that. So fuck it, I'm just going to run through this. God knows how you're supposed to avoid these enemies, because they just swoop, like, just directly at you. But I'm just going to jump over them. I mean, look at this. This is how you beat the game. It's just hope the enemies don't spawn in the wrong place to kill you. You know, it's just... I think this just speaks for itself. I mean, look at this. I'm literally just running through the game. Ooh, a hidden enemy. Look at that. That took no effort. I also like how the music has just kind of gone out of sync. Even though there's only like 2 channels, they still go out of sync. So we gotta shoot the skull. Of course, you know, your positioning has to be absolutely perfect, otherwise one counts a hit. Like it's like if you don't hit the eye, you lose. I also like that sound when you hit it. It's just dink, dink. It's like me tapping a can with my fingernail. And yeah, the theme makes no sense either. It's just like, you know what, we'll just go draw a bunch of random crap and just hope it sticks. Of course it doesn't. I do kind of like how the music is literally just the same music constantly, except like the drums kind of break slightly, I guess. Also like how that Ghost George disappears, because that totally looks great. Oh god, this. Oh god. It's like the enemies get more annoying as the game goes on. Although I might be... As long as I keep getting invincibility, I should be fine. I think that... I remember the enemy... The enemy in this level is like a giant computer or something. Okay. Oh, come on. The most annoying thing about this game, incidentally, is just simply the fact that you can only fire 1 bullet on the screen at any given time. You know, as opposed to Contra where you can fire like 3 bullets, where, you know, it's still kind of annoying that you can't shoot more, but at least there. You know, like if you miss your shot, you can at least correct it most of the time. But this you just simply can't. But okay, I'm getting my health back at least, so there's that. And I'm pretty certain the enemies do literally spawn in at random. Because obviously the programmers couldn't actually be asked to make it, you know, have any real design to it. It's just, we just have the crap coming at random. It's like Super C. You know, that was one of the things that really bugged me about Super C. I know Contra does that on the later levels too, but still. Oh yeah, I remember this. You also notice the way my character just kind of warps to the bottom of the screen in the middle of his jump. And that's really annoying, because it makes actually avoiding these waves a lot more annoying than it should be. Because you see there, I took a hit, even though I clearly dodged it. So good job whoever programmed this game. You know what's funny, like, some of the Sachen games aren't even that bad. Like, Q-Boy is actually pretty good. Okay, I'm going to say that for the record. But then you have games like this, and it's just... They really do give Sachen a bad name. Shut to the screen, and you're to blame. This gives Sachen a bad name. You play my heart, and I played your game. Okay, why am I... Okay, I suppose the only reason I'm trying to, like, think of Bon Jovi right now is because I need to think of something good to take my mind off this. What do the bosses take so many hits, by the way? Like, it wouldn't be so bad if you could at least fire multiple shots at them at once, but of course you can't. You know, it's like, unless you happen to grab a weapon that actually, you know, allows you to do that. And of course, not all of them do. Of course, you have these gits in the background trying to shoot you, which is always great. But I suppose they had to do something to increase the challenge of the game. Because, you know, I mean, you saw level 4, you know, I literally just walked through the entire thing. I like this, by the way. So we have a blue giraffe, and we have a staircase going up to its arse. That's the best ride ever. Just also, why are we at a carnival anyway? It's like, let's just go to like a theme park for no reason. We're at the Taiwan ROC, air base, and then all of a sudden we're in a carnival or circus or whatever. It's like who designed this? Seriously. Also, I like how I've got my health back just out of nowhere. Great sound effects, by the way. Yay! I keep getting the invincibility. Okay, I'm actually gonna need a gun for this next boss, I think. It's one of the few bosses that might actually kill me. Okay, as long as I keep firing off multiple shots, I should be okay. Okay, let's do it. Because I remember these projectiles are really annoying to avoid. Because you see how they move. They just kind of dot across the screen. Which wouldn't be so bad if not for the fact that the jumping in this game kind of sucks. It's not the worst, but it's still bad. Actually, no, forget what I said. This boss is easier than I remember. I remember when I played through this game, this boss killed me. But also, what am I even shooting at? It's like a head on a boot. What even is this? But okay. So I'll beat it. On to round 7. Now, remember when I said that I've never beaten this on cartridge? Yeah, we're coming up to the reason why. So we get past this. We have this random crap. I have no idea what it is, but just walk past it. And we go through... So we're in this random forest. I don't really know why, but yeah, here we are. Now, see, the thing is, at this point, what's supposed to happen is there's meant to be a platform here. Like a moving platform that allows you to cross this river. The problem is, this platform never appears. It just doesn't. Okay, believe me, I've tried this several times, and it just does not work. So, as you can see, I'll go through there. And it seems like the game just breaks at that point, because the ground to the right is it's green, and I'm pretty sure it was brown in the other version. Is in the version you can actually beat. So good job, Sachen. You made a game. You managed to break one of your games to the point where you can't even beat it. But you know what? I'm gonna say that I kind of beat that one, because I got as far as you can technically go before it breaks, and I have beaten it before. So yeah. So I've also got Jovial Race, Little Red Hood, Twin Eagle, Super Pang 1. There is a Super Pang 2 on the Famicom, which was also made by Sachen, but I don't have that one. I might see if I can try to get that at some point. What should I play next? Let's play Twin Eagle just to get it out of the way. I'm not going to play this one for long because it really isn't worth it. Pretty much. Yeah, this, no one's going to care that you can't beat level 7 because who would cares? Oh, okay, I don't remember this. No pains, no gains. I'm going to say this right now, that is probably the best part of this entire game. Anyway, actually I wonder, has anyone seen that Pain and Game film? Because I haven't actually seen it. I don't know if it's any good or not. Because I know it has, Mark Wahlberg and... who's it? The Rock, or Dwayne Johnson, or whatever it wants to be called nowadays. I will say the graphics in this game aren't bad. They're certainly a lot better than the previous one, even if the way the background scrolls is a bit weird. Oh god, oh. So now I've got this weapon that can only shoot one bullet on the screen at once, which is great. Oh. Okay, I don't even know what it grabbed. Was that invincibility, I guess? Because it looked just like the invincibility from the last game, in fact. I think some mini-boss enemies... Yeah, I was going to say some mini-boss enemies show up here, and you just got to drop the bombs on them. This reminds me of Silkworm, but nowhere near as good. And granted, I'm not the biggest fan of Silkworm in the first place, but still. I'd still say it's way better than this. I mean, at least that game... Actually, I'm not sure. Does this game have co-op multiplayer? I might have to check that, actually, because I really can't remember. I'm just going to play the first level of this, and then I'm going to move on, because I really don't feel... Honestly, I really don't feel this game is worth playing past the first level. To be honest, the only interesting thing about this game is there are 3 kinds of bosses. I think they were trying to make this a bit like 1943, I suppose, where it's like, you know, you play through the levels several times, but there's like minor variations in the bosses. You know, there's a few variations of them. I think that's what they were going for, kind of, with the game design. But the thing is, out of the three bosses, I remember the first boss is an airship, which I will fight at the end of this level, no doubt. But yeah, there's an airship, there is, I think, there's like an aircraft carrier, I think, or something like that. I mean, not that it makes sense for an aircraft carrier to throw projectiles at you, but still. But yeah, there's that, and strange enough, there's also a Nazi castle that you actually have to blow up. And that's by far the best part of this game. But I'm not going to bother getting to it, because yeah, I think it's like... I'm pretty sure it's the level 3 boss, and I really don't feel as though the game's worth it. By the way, you also notice that the sun in the background has just gone away. Watch it reappear in the background again. Oh. Okay, for a second I thought the background would keep going if you, yeah, if you pause the game, but no. But I'm pretty sure the sun will show up again from the right-hand side, because that totally makes sense. Oh wait, no, I'm onto the boss, so I guess not. Oh god, I remember this sucks. You just gotta dodge this random barrage of crap, which is impossible. Seriously, how do you avoid this? Like, I remember the bosses in 1943 being kind of hard, but at least there I could actually avoid stuff. At least there I actually had better weapons, you know what I'm saying? It's like you literally have to waste all your lives just fighting the bosses, like... Because the regular levels are so easy, like, the bosses are the only challenge the game has. But yeah, we go to round 2, which is just the same thing, except with different backgrounds, so I'm not going to bother with any more of that. I want to see, does the game have co-op? No. Okay, let's do C. I want to see that no pains, no gains again. Come on, show it off. I like how it just says copyright. I'm pretty sure there was a year there in the original, but for some reason they took out all the years in this Multicart, which I don't really get that. Okay, so there is co-op multiplayer. That is actually pretty cool. Maybe I'll net play this game someday, but not now, because no one wants to do that with me. What else should we play? Should I play Little Red Hood just to get out of the way? Because I'm going to say this for the record, I have actually beaten Little Red Hood before. Not on, I mean, I beat it on an emulator, but still. So what else? You know, let's play Minesweeper, just to say I played it. So we got Minesweeper 1. Just go play the easy mode, because why not? Yeah. Yep, it's literally just Minesweeper. It's like, I'm not even sure what there is to say. It's just, yep, we took this, you know, Windows game and just put it onto the, NES. Thankfully, as someone who's played Minesweeper a lot, I should know how to beat this. I think. Yeah, I did it. Sadly, there's no smiley face when you win, and that's the biggest problem. And then it restarts. In fact, let's just see what happens while I lose. Okay, that happens. Well, at least I put an animation there, I guess, but still. Reset right there. See what Minesweeper 2 is about. So let's go for... Oh yeah, I remember now. This is just... It's just Minesweeper 1, except you can, like, change the size of the playfield. And that's about it. Okay. So let's play this. Yeah! It's the easiest game of Minesweeper ever. Maybe not. Or maybe so, because I just did it. So let's see what Minesweeper 3 is all about. Yay, Chinese text I can't read. Oh, yeah, I remember this now. Yeah, this is the 2-player mode. And they're like, you know what, we're going to put 2-player mode into Minesweeper. Which actually sounds like a pretty cool idea, I've got to be honest. Like, I would totally play this if I could find someone to do it with me. But yeah. That's enough of that. Not much else to say, really. Yo, I'm gonna save Little Red Hood for last. Let's do Super Pang, because I'm rubbish at this one. Sachen. To be honest, this is probably the best game on here because it's just Pang, or Buster Brothers, or whatever you want to call it. It's by no means the best version, but at least it, you know, it actually works when I play it. So, you know. Yep, as you see, it's just Pang. Honestly, I've always been kind of rubbish at Pang, so... As you can see. I have beaten this level before, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that today. Yeah, well, did it, I think. Okay, what the hell did I just collect, by the way? It looks like a... I swear to God, that seriously looks like a dildo. But, yeah. As you can tell, I suck at this one. Maybe if I was better at this game, I'd probably like it more, but, I can never quite figure out the strategy to actually gain anywhere in it, is the problem. As you can see. To be honest, I really feel like I need to play, like the legit version of this more. The problem is, it's like, the way the balls, like, spawn into play, it's like, it always throws me off every single time. It's like, I don't know. As you can tell, I just flat out suck at this game. I'm not even going to pretend I'm any good at this. Just sod it. As you can see. Well, you know what? Might as well just waste my last life on this. Just to show just how bad I am at this. I mean, if there's anyone out there that's actually good at this game, can you actually tell me how good this is compared to the other versions? Because I really have no idea. So yeah, I'm not... Oh, I was going to say I'm not going to bother. I figured pressing A would make the countdown go, but... Let's play Jovial Race. A game I can actually beat the first level of. Oh, gaming in the Clinton years. I kind of want to, like, watch some of those clips again, just because they're just so, like, hilariously bad. Oh, wait. What's that? Okay, so there was a boot there. I have no idea what it does. I think it just gives you points. Yeah, I remember this. This game actually isn't that bad from what I remember. It's just kind of slow. Now, as you can probably tell, this is obviously based on Rally X. And, okay, that thing kills you, but of course... Yeah, the biggest problem with this game, I think, is the graphics. You just can't tell what anything is supposed to be. I mean, you know, it's not that bad once you've, like... I don't know, once you've crashed into something, you know what it is. The problem is, like... You just can't tell what most of the stuff even is. It's like... Because I wouldn't have known, you know, that thing kills you. I mean, because who... I mean, let's face it, who would? Maybe George would, but, nah, probably not. You'd probably be even more confused by it than most people. You just keep crashing into it. So, we have to collect the thing down here. And there's something down here as well. Wait, here we go. Collect the L, and I win. To be fair, a game where Lovecraft gets Prince cancer would probably still be better than, you know, Angel of Darkness. I know it's not saying much, but still. Touch me, and then just hold me, so I can get my satisfaction. No, why can't I... Oh, I was gonna say, why can't I, like, drop any smoke clouds? I don't know what that's about. Now, I think... Oh, okay, I forgot about this. It's like they tried to copy, like, the shop of Fantasy Zone. Except, you know, Fantasy Zone's obviously much better. But, I'm just gonna move on. To the last game, Little Red Hood. I'm gonna see... To end the stream, I might see if I can beat this. But I'm not sure. We have to wait and see, I suppose. Because this game sucks. Like, honestly, I think that a lot of the reason why Sachen gets as much hate as they do is 90% because of just how bad this game is. And yet, like I said, I have actually beaten this before, which is kind of the sad part. See, the problem is I haven't played the more recent Tomb Raider games. Like, I played, what was it, Tomb Raider on the PS2, as in, the remake. And that was pretty cool. Because, you know, it's basically just taking Tomb Raider on the PS1 and just improving the graphics, improving the controls somewhat. It's like, nothing wrong with that. And why is that rock blinking? Okay, why is it with, like, games and sprite flicker today? So I guess I'm going to collect that. I know you have to collect cherries in order to beat the level for some reason. Because basically, to beat the level you have to collect an arbitrary number of cherries. In fact, I'm going to get the health while I'm here, because... Oh, thanks! Yeah, thanks for having this stupid snake that just walks into you. Snake! It's also really annoying that you have to line yourself up perfectly with the trees to go through them. It's like, why? Why not just have it so you can just be close enough? You know. In fact, you know what's funny about this game? Like, I've heard that they literally released this game half finished because they ran out of money. They're like, quick, we need to release something, so we're just gonna release this game, I guess. Even though it sucks. I never played Indiana Jones. Like, the only Indiana Jones games I played were, like, the NES games. And most of those sucked, I would say. Like, the only good one was, like, what was it called? Young Indiana Jones Chronicles. I remember that being pretty good. I remember liking that game at least. Oh god, oh, that's right, yeah, the dog kills the enemies, I remember now. Not that it helps much, because they just chase you down anyway. But I remember that with this level, you have to get the key from the bear or something like that. But I don't remember if you have to walk up to where the key is for it to spawn, or if you just have to wait for the key to spawn. I really can't remember. It's been a little while since I played. Oh, okay, so as long as I just... okay, so as long as I move to this side of the screen, it just spawns. Okay, so you have this git trying to kill me. And I remember if the bear touches you, you just die instantly, which is great. Great game design right there. And of course, there's no warning there, it's instant death. Like, you would just assume they'd just be like, you know, you take a hit of damage like with all the other enemies. But nope. Game can't do that, because it's a git. And of course, you have to collect the key again when you die, which is... That's just douchey game design right there. I don't care what... Like, I don't care, like, if Sachen themselves come up to me and say... It's like, what are you supposed to do here? Like, I know I've done this before, but I think it's like... I remember you have to do, like, the perfect timing in order to get past it, which is just dumb. Like, seriously, to the people that program this game, you suck at programming. Okay, I'm just gonna say that right now, up front. You suck at coding, and you really shouldn't have even bothered. So I gotta do this. Oh yeah, I remember, you're supposed to get hit and then walk into the key. Or something like that. I think. I don't even know. Let's collect this, and let's get out. Of course, there's no way to get 1-ups in this game, which would probably be useful. So nope, the game can't do that, because that would actually be helpful. Instead, you can collect a slingshot, where as soon as you shoot the enemy, they just reappear on the screen anyway, so it's like, what's the point? Let's go in here. Keep getting the health. I mean, the thing is, like, with Aladdin, you know, it's a game that looks better than it is, but it's still, like it's still decent, at least. Whereas this is just awful. And you can tell it's awful just from looking at it. You know, this game looks like a dog's dinner, and it bloody is. Believe me on that one. Just keep collecting the health, because why not? Maybe I can make the top of the screen glitch. Because that would certainly be more fun than actually playing the game. The other sad part is I would still play this over a bunch of actual NES games. As terrible as this game might be. You know, like, this is still better than Stick Hunter on the Famicom. Because at least here I can actually do something. I mean, if you ever played Stick Hunter, that game is horrible. It really is. I mean, it's not, like... It's not as offensive to the senses, but it's still just... It's just plain bad in every aspect. Okay, why can't I get no fruit? This is stupid. Also, why am I getting grapes from these trees anyway? It doesn't even look right. Like, you think you would get, like, coconuts? But nope, we can't use logic in this game. You put the lime in the coconut and drink it all together. Put the lime in the coconut. Let me get this clear. Put the lime in the coconut and drink it all together. To be honest, me singing that is actually more fun than playing this. I feel the will to live sapping as I play this. I'm probably just going to die on level 3, I think, but might as well try it anyway. Try it now. Or better yet, don't. See, and you know what? I'm going to say this right now. You know what would help a lot with this game? A counter on how much stuff you need to collect to progress to the next level. Like, if they just had a thing saying you have to collect this much fruit to progress, it would probably be somewhat more bearable. Because I'd at least have a bearing on how long it would take to get to the next level. Or, you know, how long it would take for me to, like, be able to get to the next level. So I'm gonna, yeah, thank you for the health. It's the only help you get that's actually useful, because half of them are just enemies. And then most of the other ones are just helps that don't really do a whole lot. Like, you get money, but it's like, there's not really much point to collecting the money, because I think there's like one level where it's actually, you kind of have to do that, and that's it. And you know what, I'm going to say this right now, I'm not sure if you could tell this from watching, but the AI really is a bastard in this. It just chases you down. It's like playing Pac-Man, but without the walls, or, you know, the actual fun gameplay or anything like that. So, you know, I'm going to keep collecting the melons, or whatever these things are, I don't even know. And then melons, are they gold coins? Are they those, you know, chocolate-coated coins? I don't know. Oh, of course, I can't even get the health because I don't have enough money. Because you have to get, like, $50 billion in order to actually... It's like, who programmed this shit? I mean, because there are no credits in this game, by the way, if you're wondering that. So I can't tell you. Just one of the resident programmers. Demon. To be honest, I've never heard of that. Oh god, I remember this. Oh god, what? Oh yeah, that's right. You can. The jumping in this is so messed up because if you jump into the tree, you'll just bounce off it. Even though judging from the graphics, that makes zero sense whatsoever, it still happens. And it would help a lot if it wasn't for these stupid enemies constantly walking into my space. So yeah, fuck this game. This game is one of the worst games ever. Okay, just let me get that straight. This is one of the worst games of all time. I don't care what anyone says. Now, I wasn't actually thinking of saying that when I was planning on playing this, but you know what? Playing it now, it's horrible. Yeah. I'm not going to bother playing there anymore. I absolutely don't want to play it anymore. Frankly, the one time that I beat this is more than enough, and yeah, this game sucks. Should I play something else, or should I just end the stream here? To be honest,